How can you help yourself or others? In my heart, I want you to be empowered by your understanding of the experience that Brian and I shared. I want you to recognize that we don't have all the answers. Often, in the most important situations in life, fear and confusion are constant companions. Life is complicated. It can throw painful situations at you, circumstances that can render you heartbroken and feeling powerless. However, I'd like you to know that there are things you can do to ease your day, your pain, and your sense of helplessness. You can lay the groundwork that will support you in this. Firstly, do normal. I found this habit helped me. When I don't know what to do, I often ask myself, what do people normally do? It's a good starting point if life is bewildering. That first Christmas after Brian died was really difficult. I wasn't in a celebratory mood. I felt so dried up inside. But my choices did not need to match my mood. So I put up the tree and decorations at home, and I went to the Christmas party at work, like people normally do. I left after the meal, and that was all the fun I could cope with. But I had, as it were, ticked the box of going to the party. The next year, I stayed for all the fun, though I didn't really feel in the spirit of it. But the third year, I began to enjoy it. Doing normal helped me. I didn't build any walls around me that I would need to climb over later, and I encourage you to do the same. What you choose to do and how you feel need not be on the same page. Doing what you believe to be normal will bring you the reward of feeling better eventually. At least that has been my experience. Secondly, be prepared for changes in life circumstances. I'm passionate in my encouragement to you not to put your head in the sand, but rather be Olive, which is the Irish for be prepared. This is very important, as my children learned during their time in Boy Scouts. Have a gentle grip on life's treasures, so parting with them will not destroy you. We are constantly being gifted with what we need in our journey. Embrace the new benefits that life offers and flow with life rather than resist it. Live in the present, enjoy the moment, and move gracefully to the next experience. Stay in motion. Thirdly, have a sense of direction and purpose. Choose your overriding values. Complicated and confusing questions do not always have a roadmap. So we choose steps one at a time that match our values. You see, it's about being, not doing. Just be. Being peaceful is a prerequisite. You don't need to have all the answers. Trying to have all the answers is scary. Being peaceful is something you know how to do, and ultimately everything else falls into place. If there's something you need to do, you're more likely to figure it out in a calm space. It starts with the small things now, today, like keeping the speed limit. Peacefulness in simple situations like driving can give daily actions a sense of purpose, training the mind, moving in the right direction. I suggest that you live the values you choose on a daily basis. It's not self-serving. If you lose your way in a storm, you're at sea and you're facing the wrong direction, be skilled in recognizing that you've gone astray. You have a compass, so you can reconfigure and find your direction while being true to your values and your purpose. You can return to being true to yourself. I offer you this encouragement. Peacefully galvanize your sense of direction so you are being true to who you really are, and then you're ready for any storms on your journey. Fourthly, reach out when you need help. And remember you're part of your community. Keep an eye out for others and for occasions when you might be of help. Celebrate all the goodness that surrounds you. The pal that texts happy birthday, the stranger smiling on the street, or the man that holds the door open for you. When someone you know is going through a difficult time, have courage and befriend them. It's not necessary to have a solution to the problem. Just be kind. Bring a cup of coffee to the workstation. Offer to feed the cat or make a cake. Whatever you're good at and comes easily to you, do that. Asking, what can I do to help, often puts a burden on the other to create schedules. Instead, have the grace to step in and do something. Let's be really present with one another. Offering a kind word or completing some practical task is really, honestly, being an angel of mercy in tough days. Tune in quietly and show that you care, like my neighbours Jean and Greg Anthony do when they remember Brian's anniversary each year and drop a mass card in our letterbox. Not alone were acts of kindness rays of light in my dark days, They're soft and gentle memories that create a balance in my mind when I look back on hard times. Fifthly, be confident that your best is good enough. What if, when life is trying you to the last, you know for certain that you're going to manage just fine? You will, you know. Pull out all the stops and give it everything you've got. The outcome is not yours to decide. Believe in yourself. Being present, doing the best you can. This is enough. How you can help and encourage others. Are you the friend, neighbour or colleague? Are you feeling helpless, watching someone you care for struggle? What can be done to help people who find themselves in a similar situation to what we as a family found ourselves in? Getting on with my life of broken dreams was something I was ill prepared for. Colleagues, relations and everyone around us also struggled to know what was best to do. Both you as an individual, along with the professional service providers, can play an important role in helping out. As an individual, there are little things you can share that can mean a lot to the bereaved, invitations that you should send, and there are certain things that are probably best not said, at least not for a while. Firstly, little things that you can share that mean a lot. Do you know what's a wonderful treat for a grieving friend? It's your sharing of your photos, stories and memories of the person who has passed. Do call by and share. It's lovely to meet someone that has a completely different relationship with your loved one. Someone who can, as it were, return another crumb to you of the one you loved. Mention them in conversation, even if it results in an emotional moment. You're bringing the loved one back to the present for a moment. Treasured moment. Secondly, make sure you invite them to your celebrations. It's a real dilemma for colleagues and even the bereaved themselves, deciding when they feel able to take part in celebrations. In my opinion, it's better to invite the family to events like birthday parties and weddings. Let them decide. Let them choose if they want to attend or not. I wanted to celebrate other people's children. I'd lost enough as it was. It really hurt for a long time, the knowledge that my child wouldn't walk down the aisle with his bride on his arm like his friends or cousin. However, this feeling wasn't going to leave, or I wasn't going to feel any better if I didn't celebrate the special moments in the lives of others. Thirdly, things that maybe you shouldn't say. As a friend or colleague, I can advise you of some things better not said after a loss. Have a nice weekend is one such example. It's going to be a while before a nice weekend becomes a possibility. Offering platitudes such as, everything happens for a reason, you have other children, time is a great healer, doesn't help at all. It does anything but. As I mentioned before, I've learned to say less, saying only, I'm sorry. It's kinder to acknowledge the loss than say, my granny died, I know just how you feel. A final word. I'm a mum, wanting to lend you a helping hand by sharing my story. I wished when I was so disorientated by daily happenings that I had some idea of what happened to others and how they coped. I remember putting boundaries on my fear by telling myself that, in reality, losing a child is a fairly common occurrence and people survive it. But how? I wished I knew. I didn't want some philosophical answer. I wanted help with the practicalities that I was faced with, so I wanted to let you know that I managed. I tell you to have confidence to replace your fear. You have been gracious enough to listen to my story. Listen to other stories. Knowledge enables understanding. It's not necessary to fix anyone, but intimately knowing the world we live in ensures we are part of its fabric. We belong. We are part of the tapestry. I offer you my sincere best wishes on your journey. You can do it.